Good morning, everyone. It is day 2, and it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning. And today we are heading to Galena, Illinois. We're going to be spending most of the day there. And our first stop, according to my parents, is we're visiting President Grant's house. And so that's what my dad wanted to do. So we're going there first, and then we'll just kind of take it from there and see what our plans are for the rest of the day. So, see ya.
Now, the house here was built in 1860. This was built for a city clerk by the name of Alexander Jackson. 1865, 13 very prominent gentlemen pooled their money, purchased this, and gave it to them. It was an appreciation gift for all of his heroics throughout the war. Prior to the war, Grant lived across town on High Street, and that's a very modest 2-story brick. It is privately owned, not open to the public. Now, I told you I had one piece of furniture that did not belong to the Grants, and that's the piano. We unfortunately don't know what happened to the original, but this one belonged to a lady that lived right here in Galena. Her family and the Grants were very good friends, and knowing of the similarity in the two, on her passing, put it in her will for us. Now, the rest of the furniture did belong to them. The black furniture is covered in horsehair and silk thread, using the horses' manes and the tails they wove it with the silk thread. The green velvet chair was his favorite, and he liked that so well he took it all the way from here to the White House and back. All of the furniture was recovered in the 50s, but in the same color, fabric, and pattern. Now, again, the furniture in the dining room is all original. Way back in the corner to the right in front of the cabinet is a large bronze urn on a teak wood table. That's a gift to Mrs. Grant on the world tour from the citizens of Yokohama, Japan. All of the silver that you see displayed did belong to the Grants, and it was used all 8 years in the White House. The dishes on the table, Mrs. Grant had these especially designed and made for her daughter Nellie's wedding. Nellie married in the White House at the age of 18 during Grant's second term in office, and these dishes were actually used at her wedding breakfast. Now, the little dish here on the sideboard, that is just a sample of the White House china during Grant's administration. Now, the portrait of Julia over the fireplace, that is again a new painting from an old photograph. Julia was Southern born and bred and very used to elegant lifestyle. She and Susan B. Anthony, Elizabeth Cady Stanton were very good friends, fought diligently for women's rights in the suffrage movement. The gadgets here on the table are all of the fancy things they use during the day. This is a double cherry pitter, an apple peeler. Sometimes you might peel potatoes on this. And this is an egg beater or a hand mixer. The wire section went into the bowl and it worked on the scissor system. Now, this is not the Grant stove, but they had one very similar to it. Now, this is called a step or a halfway stove, and that's because of the different levels of heat It is also one step up from cooking from the fireplace. The irons are called flat irons. They weighed anywhere from 4 to 12 pounds, but they would only stay hot 3 minutes. Always you had 4 or 5 irons on the stove getting hot, so you could finish your ironing in one day. That's where we get another great old saying, I've got too many irons in the fire. Now the little one at the end that rocks, that is called a fluting iron. Many people wore pleated and ruffled shirt fronts and cuffs, and that was used to make the pleats and to iron ruffles and lace. Well, right out the back door is our little exhibit room. The general store is the first step of the boardwalk. Now around the house is a nice path that will take you over to see Julia's statue. And she is only one of 5 First Lady statues in the entire United States. And there's a beautiful view of Galena from over there too. Well, thank you very much for coming. Have a safe and happy weekend here in Galena.
This is the china that each of the First Ladies had in the White House. This is George Washington. That's what they did.
So this is the general store? Is this?
Uh-huh. That's what the store used to look like.
Yeah.
The doors that my grandfather.
So this house was built in 1851 in Elizabeth Township, and which is about 10 miles east, and it was a rural home in the mid 1800s, which was like a living area, the first floor, and the sleeping area, which was on the loft, which was right over here. So
The notches on this cabin are called dovetail notches from the way they are shaped, cut to fit. They're extremely strong, and were a good support for the house. The material between the logs is called chinking, and it originally I believe it was made out of horsehair and lime, and it was used to fill the gaps in between the logs.
I did a report on chinking in 4th grade. That Lincoln log cabin I had or built. So right now we're kind of browsing around downtown Galena. This is the historic area, I guess.
Books on U.S. Grant, Ryan. Zach.
There's Poopsies right there, right?
Okay, we need
What do
to-
you mean it's way down there? It was right there.
Okay, we'll have to turn around and park.
Where's
Zach?
where's P.T. Murphy?
I know, we're gonna have to park. There's the trolley rides. Wait a minute.
So we're looking at t-shirts right now, and then I ran into this one. This is the back of the shirt, and then this is the front of the shirt. So I think I'm gonna get this. So. So I got a free sample. I'm going to try some of this. Oh wow. Really good. They got some chocolates here. They have dog socks. So right now we're in a toy store called Poopsies, and they got a whole bunch of crap. Got some more socks over here. And a calendar.
They're comfortable. Relax. They're like yoga, I guess, shoes. See, oh, they got bottoms on them.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Ooh, those look good.
Here's an old jukebox. We used to have one in our old house.
I know.
That old
There you
jukebox we used to have. I don't think it never worked though.
It
Did it?
did.
Oh, it did?
One time it did. I had it fixed.
So I guess we shouldn't have sold it.
How much did you sell it?
I don't
Here's
remember.
rewards.
Fishing
You see a lot of- you
buffet.
see a lot of-
So we're pulling in to eat right now.
Those two people.
They were like, were they?
So I got the chicken and broccoli and green beans. Zachary's chowing. Mom and Dad are chowing. So we'll go ahead and have lunch now, and I'll check back with you guys later. Now we're heading over to the Alpine Slide. So I heard that's supposed to be really neat. So we're gonna check that out. So what you do is you go up on the ski lift, and it's like it takes like 7 minutes, and then you go down the Alpine Slide. It's supposed to be like really neat. So looking forward to that. Next turn now. Here comes Dad.
I didn't roll very well.
It didn't move very well.
Stop, no.
Did you keep pushing it forward?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't. Oh.
I don't like heights until you Zach and I were there and ours stopped twice.
So right now it's 1:30 and we are heading back to our hotel, and I need to charge my phone again because my battery is almost low. And then tonight we are going to PT Murphy's Magic, which is going to be incredible. I'm super excited about that. And then tomorrow we're going to be spending most of our day in Dubuque, Iowa, probably doing some browsing, shopping, and whatnot. Yeah, it's the museum. We're going to National Mississippi River Museum, and is it the aquarium as well?
Aquarium.
Yeah, so that's I'm super excited about that. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so right now it is 5:40. I didn't film the last few hours because I had a lot of work I had to get done, and I was pretty tired, so I took like a 2-hour nap. And right now, I'm waiting for my parents to get back because I'm taking my dad to see PT Murphy's Magic Show, which is in Galena. So really looking forward to that, and we should be heading out within the next hour or so. So I'll see you guys then. So right now it is 6 o'clock. We are heading back to Galena for PT Murphy's Magic Show. I was able to get tickets online, which you can order them. I was lucky to get them because they usually sell up pretty quickly. So we have the tickets for the 8 o'clock show, and it's supposed to be really good. What it is basically is it's in this small theater thing, and it seats about 24 people. And it's like really good stuff. I haven't seen the show before, but I'm super excited to see it. So we should be there in a half an hour, and we might kill time, browse around a little bit, and then the doors will be open at 7:30. So we got an hour. So until then, I'll check back in later. Okay, we're going in. I think this is the entrance we go. So we're here, we made it. It's a small little, I guess you can call it a theater, maybe.
Intimate.
Intimate, yeah. So So right now we're at Culver's, and the show was really amazing. It was super good. Dad also thought it was amazing as well. What was your favorite part about the show?
Either the orange, the $50 bill with the orange. The guy can memorize everybody's name.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive. Of course, he must have like some type of like method or something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And that's why he keeps the audience down to 24. You know what I mean? So he can, if he
Yeah, I
was
know.
50, he wouldn't probably be able to do it.
Yeah. So we're gonna be eating at Culver's right now, and then head back to the hotel. And I would say we're gonna call it a day there, and then we're gonna move on to tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a good day as well. We got the museum tomorrow, and so super excited about that. And might kind of browse around Dubuque some more. Other than that, that'd be it for today.